page for Wednesday, July 21st, 2021. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. 6 members of the Texas House Democratic caucus have contracted COVID-19 since arriving in Washington, eclipsing the civil rights narrative they're trying to promote and jeopardizing their chances of meeting President Biden. Valerie Richardson and Jeff Murdoch report a spokesperson for House Speaker Nancy Pelosi confirmed that a fully vaccinated senior aide tested positive for COVID-19 after contact with the state legislators. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki also confirmed that a fully vaccinated White House official tested positive on Monday. Vice President Kamala Harris tested negative on Sunday after her July 13th meeting with the caucus. Other lawmakers have also been tested after meeting with the Texas lawmakers, who cut a wide swath through D.C. with frequent press conferences, receptions, and meetings with fellow Democrats from the House and Senate. The nearly 60-member caucus left their state July 12th to break a quorum and prevent an elections bill from passing the Republican-controlled Texas House. The Pentagon is moving amid heavy criticism to address a backlog of about 18,000 special visa applicants from Afghanistan and announced that 700 Afghans who've been cleared to emigrate to the United States will be relocated to Fort Lee, Virginia. Congressional reporter Joseph Clark reports lawmakers welcome the administration's announcement about relocating some applicants to Fort Lee. Still, some of them fear the notoriously cumbersome visa process will continue to hinder efforts to get the remaining applicants to safety. The House and Senate have proposed legislation to streamline the process and increase the number of special immigrant visas. But with an approval process that takes an average of 703 days and a situation on the ground that becomes less stable by the day, the United States is working against the clock. On immigration, Stephen Dinan takes a look at the crisis on the southern U.S. border with Mexico. The Border Patrol reported that June saw the most action on the border in the last 21 years. Agents recorded 178,000 arrests, defying Department of Homeland Security officials' public predictions that activity would cool off in the summer. Perhaps more worrying is the surge of illegal immigrant children, which came roaring back after a lull in late spring. As of Sunday night, the Border Patrol had more than 1,400 in its custody, the highest number in nearly 3 months. Seizures of the dangerous synthetic opioid fentanyl among illegal immigrants have also set a record. A reminder that you can find all these stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page. Don't have access yet? Visit WashingtonTimes.com/George and get 25% off your annual subscription. In Maryland, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints Temple just off the Capitol Beltway in Kensington will be rededicated next summer and open briefly to non-Mormons for the first time since 1974. Religion reporter Mark Kellner reports a letter signed by the president of the Mormon Church announced the news. The imposing structure, built of white marble and topped with 6 spires, closed in March of 2018 for renovations. The 160,000 square foot, 288-foot high building first opened in 1974. Those who are not members of the church will have a rare opportunity to tour the interior before the rededication. After that, only worthy church members who possess a Temple Recommend card are allowed to enter. The open house will begin on April 28th and end on June 4th. The church said it will not offer tours on Sundays. And finally, a Chinese entrepreneur is raising a few eyebrows in Southeast Asia with his grandiose plan to construct a sprawling casino, resort, and airstrip just inside the border in northwestern Laos. Zhao Wei's flagship project, the King's Romans Casino, is being built on the Mekong River, which the surrounding countries of Laos, Myanmar, and Thailand jointly patrol. U.S. allegations sanctioning Zhao say the Chinese entrepreneur has been engaging in drug trafficking, human trafficking, money laundering, bribery, and wildlife trafficking, much of which is facilitated through his Hong Kong-based casino. Find all today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and subscribe for free to the front page. Just search Washington Times on your favorite podcast platforms. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.